Cancer. Cancer, welcome. Let's get into a general read for you today. Just to let you know, I read more intuitively, and I like to change decks up just because it's sometimes I get a different feeling from a deck and I need to use that one for the day or whatever. But let's get into the read because I've got cards that are already falling out for you. Cancer right now with the Tower and the Sun, followed by the Emperor, the Moon, and the Two of Wands. Ooh. Oh, that's a weird one. For some of you, it's kind of like the dark night of the soul, where you're going through things, you're having those realizations. It's difficult. It may be life-changing, but it's for your greater good. With the Emperor here, followed by the Moon and the Two of Wands, you may be experiencing the I must feel indecision of what to do. And you know, that stands to reason. That stands to reason given the socio-political climate right now. There are the other things in life that kind of throw wrenches into things. And so this is understandable. This is really understandable at this particular point in time. When we look to what is working for you, we see the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. So I've had 3 threes line up. I've not had that in quite a while, where I've had 3 cards of the same number actually line up. You're wanting to work with somebody on something. And this may be one of those things where it's come at a time where there is or has been a breakup. With the Three of Swords and the Three of Wands, maybe you know that the path that you were to follow were not going to be the same path. The decisions you saw early that, you know, this is not going to work because they just aren't that person. Depending on the values and the goals that they have, regardless, it still hurts. It still causes what ifs, and it still has you chasing around butterflies in your brain. I get it. I have totally been there. It's not easy. What you need to be aware of is the work that you're putting in. The Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the Strength card. It's been a long time where you have been on the defensive. It's not been easy. It's the shielding yourself is the word that comes to mind from, I would say, a shielding yourself just from being sort of knocked off balance, if you will. And it's taken a lot of work. It's taken a lot of energy. It's taken a lot of concentration. And it's been that way for quite a while. The near future, we have the Knight of Swords. It's clarified by the Star card, the Four of Wands, and let's see if we can get another card, another 2 cards, the Two of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. Being able to chase down the things that you desire and want actually brings happiness. The other word, not a word I use very often, respite. Respite. Is that the right word? Rest. Respite. But also there's a personal satisfaction that comes from being able to do that, being able to take active steps towards those dreams, those goals, those things that you want. And when we look at the things that we typically want, they hit us not just in our brain, but it's here. It's a heartfelt thing. And there's a balancing or I don't want to say a roller coaster of emotion because that's not right. It's going between the two. It's a rocking. It's like, yes, it's that give and take, I guess you could say. When we pull the final 4 cards for the read today, we see the Temperance card, the Ace of Wands. That's too many. The 10 of Pentacles. Oh, we have the Ace of Cups and the Hangman. So we have 3 threes on the table. So that looks like there's some new beginnings. Oh, sorry, 3 threes. I'm thinking 3 ones. I apologize. The triple numbers, the angel numbers don't always stick in my head. So if you're into that, please look it up. Things are changing. Life is changing. You're envisioning a new life. That new life includes the happiness and stability that can always be present. Not worrying about things. And then we see the Ace of Cups of bringing a new love into that life, or something that you love into that life. And then looking at it from a different point of view. This can come from a point of view of gratitude, but it needs to be different from what your normal is. It's a perception of how it is, right? We always see the difference between where we are, where we want to be, and that distance between the two. And so we see that looking at that perception of how that actually shapes through your life. So that's what I have for you today. Best of luck. We'll see you next time. Stay safe.